This video is about the Vica18 DOS style program from acmotorcad.com. We're looking at a plotting spreadsheet for it. So we've already run the DOS style program Vica18. This is the speed torque data. This is the load performance data. And this is the output of the program that has been imported. But the program itself is an EXE for Windows. I'm looking at that workbook right now, but the program itself is here. Here it is, Vica18 Win EXE. This reads the input data from a file that's in the same path, does its calculations according to the user wishes, which is data entered from the keyboard, and writes the output file to Vica18out.txt. That is a notepad file. It's the same data that you saw on that Excel sheet. So this is after the run has been made. So to make the run, we double click on this and we're going to name, let's name this file as the input file. This is the same type of file that you've had for years. It doesn't have an extension on it, but I'll open it with Notepad just to remind you what that looks like. And here is an input file for Vica18, and it has the input information in it here. I need to interrupt here and show you the manual that explains all those variables. It's in your user guide here. This user guide is for both Vica16, that are in that input file with an explanation of them. This is one of your handier pages, page 23. I have fixed the cursor visibility problem with this program. It's now January, but it works the same way. It's just easier to see what's going on. If I pick a stored problem, and I know it to be CGV TL3X. Okay, now I see the input data displayed. Input's okay. Let's say I want to change something. Let's say I want to change the horsepower from 0.025 to 0.03, as is shown here. I'll say no, and that's line 1, so I'm going to type 1. And now I'm going to spacebar over to the horsepower field and put in 0.03. And I can hit 1 again and show what the values are. And I can hit return, and I can hit return again. Well, that didn't do any good. I'll type a 9. Okay, so there are my new inputs. That's how you change one of the input data fields. Okay, yes. Save these inputs. Well, yeah, I could create another input file and call it CGV OK. Continue. 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 Just hit return. And then let's exit. Now, this Vica18 out is at October 1st, 12/29, which is this date here, and that's correct. So let's take a look at it. See what we've got now. Okay. All right, so there's our output. Now let's go plot the data. I had this up, and as I recall, Control I refreshes everything from the new file. For instance, this is September 27. Let's do Control I. You can either leave the information or not, or cancel. Any of these three works the same. Okay, now here's your new set of speed torque curves. I think that at no load, you have to have some slip so the thing will run just to overcome stray losses and friction and windage. Or maybe core losses because you've got full voltage applied. And your speed, your load performance data, you've only got 3 points, low, medium, and high. So you're getting a graph that has 3 points on it for amps, efficiency, and torque. And here's our new date. Here's our data. All the underscores are just they're part of what happens. It's normal. And you can check all your input, your output on here. And you can save it for history. I can just say File. I'll have a special chart just for this run. I can call it 030 so I can remember what it was, for example. Now that's the name of the performance data and Excel workbook. So that's a demonstration of how Vica18, the DOS version, works now.